As a pretty avid Batgirl fan and cosplayer, I get a lot of comments where people mistake me for being Batwoman. Although I can see very easily where people might get confused between the difference. Some people might not even realize that there is a difference between Batwoman and Batgirl. I figured I would just make a short video kind of explaining the difference between these two characters. Firstly, I'd like to point out and state that I am a Batgirl cosplayer of Barbara Gordon. I have not cosplayed Batwoman ever in my life. I've never cosplayed any of the other Batgirls, and I don't really plan on ever cosplaying Batwoman or any of the Batgirls. Jumping right into who Batwoman is, her real name is actually Kate Kane, and she's Bruce Wayne's cousin on his mother's side of the family. She's just like Bruce in pretty much every way. She comes from a very wealthy family, and as you can see, she ends up taking on the mantle of crime fighting. One of the easiest distinctions between Batgirl and Batwoman that you can make and that you can kind of just keep an eye out whenever telling these characters apart is, number one, Kate Kane always has the theme of wearing red and black. And although Barbara's color scheme does change from comic to comic, Kate Kane's pretty much stays the same. She always wears a long red wig and a black costume with a red emblem and some red accessories. I would say whenever it comes to the Bat Family comics, Kate Kane doesn't make as much of an appearance as Batgirl per se. Just like Batman, Batwoman prefers to fight alone. She doesn't typically work with the other members of the Bat family, but she's been known to stop by here and there. Now, jumping into the topic of who Batgirl is, I think it should be first stated that there are a couple different versions of Batgirl in which they are played by different characters, but going into the main and the most iconic Batgirl, Barbara Gordon, who is the Batgirl that I personally cosplay. Barbara Gordon is Police Commissioner Jim Gordon's daughter, and she essentially fights crime because her father would not let her become a police officer, would not let her join the academy and join the police force. So that is why she turned to the life of crime fighting at night as a vigilante. She's pretty simple. She's a lot more involved in the Bat family than Kate Kane. Her costume design does typically change from comic to comic, but she's mostly known for wearing black, yellow, and purple color schemes. And she's also